Yo, pay attention because I'm about to slam you with a wake-up call that'll rattle your cage. Money isn't luck. It's war. A brutal, bloody, no-holds-barred fight, and most of you are sitting on the sidelines twiddling your thumbs, hoping some fairy godmother drops $1 million in your lap. It's not how it works. Never has, never will. Money's a battlefield. And the winners, the millionaires, the billionaires, the billionaires, they're not the lucky ones. They're the warriors who fought tooth and nail, who bled for every dollar, who refused to let the world dictate their worth. You think I'm rich because I won the lottery, because I stumbled into a pot of gold? No. I'm rich because I saw money for what it is, a war zone, and I charged in with everything I had. I've been broke down to my last dime, scraping by on fumes, and I won. Not by chance, but by choice. You can stack millions too, but you've got to stop being a lazy coward and start fighting like a man. Because this war doesn't wait for the weak. Let's strip this down to the bone. You're here, listening, maybe slouched in a chair, staring at a screen, thinking about how nice it'd be to have cash flowing in. But thinking's worthless if you don't act. Money doesn't care about your dreams, your feelings, or your sob story. It goes to the ones who take it, who wrestle it from the grip of a world that wants you broke and begging. You're not poor because you're not in the fight. You're scrolling X, binging shows, jerking off to fantasies of Ferraris and mansions while your bank account's a ghost town. That's not a cash flow problem, that's a you problem. Millionaires don't sit around waiting for a break. They break the system themselves. They don't hope, they hunt. I hunted my way out of nothing, and I'm handing you the playbook, but you've got to get off your ass and use it. Take a good, hard look at the world. It's a slaughterhouse of losers. Everywhere you turn, your buddies, your family, that guy at the gas station, they're all singing the same tired tune. I'd be rich if I had better luck. The game's rigged. It's not my fault. Shut your mouth. That's the war cry of the defeated, the anthem of the lazy. They're not broke because fate screwed them. They're broke because they surrendered before the battle started. They swallowed the myth that money's a gift for the chosen few, a stroke of dumb luck. Bullshit. Money's a prize you claim, a trophy you rip from the hands of the universe. I had no silver spoon, no golden ticket, just a fire in my chest and a hatred for losing. You don't need a head start. You need a heartbeat and the will to wage war. Money's a war because it's power, and power's never free. The world doesn't want you powerful. It wants you weak, broke, and bending the knee. Think about it. When you're broke, you're a slave. To your boss, to your bills, to the system that keeps you running in circles. The war for money is a war for freedom, and the matrix out there is fighting dirty to keep you chained. Schools don't teach you to win, they teach you to settle. Jobs don't build your wealth, they build someone else's. Ads don't lift you up, they trick you into blowing your last buck on junk. I saw the scam early, hustling for scraps, watching the world try to keep me small. And I said, no way. I declared war on broke, on the system, on every lie they fed me. You've got to do the same. See money as a fight and swing with everything you've got. You want to win this war? Stop acting like a spectator. The lazy think money's a raffle ticket. Buy in, cross your fingers, pray you're the one. That's why they're still broke, still crying, still stuck. Warriors think different. They see money as a fortress to storm, a hill to take, a dragon to slay. You've got to flip your brain right now. Stop treating a $10 bill like it's a treasure. Start treating it like a weapon. Stop hoarding pennies like a squirrel. Start stacking empires like a king. I used to count change to survive. Now I count profits to conquer. Why? Because I stopped begging for luck and started battling for bucks. You've got to see the world as a war zone. Every dollar's a kill shot. Every hustle's a victory march. Discipline's your ammo in this war, not motivation. Motivation's a flimsy toy gun that jams when the going gets tough. Discipline's a machine gun that never stops firing. It's waking up when your body's begging for a snooze, grinding when your wallet's empty, pushing when every lazy bone in you wants to quit. The war for money doesn't care about your mood, it cares about your moves. You think I got rich by sleeping in? By kicking back? By waiting for the stars to align? No, I got rich by outworking the sun, by studying when others partied, by charging when others retreated. You want millions? Then stop treating time like a luxury. Every minute you waste is a minute the enemy broke gains ground. Load up your discipline and fire because this war's relentless. Let's talk battle plans. Money doesn't march to your door, you storm its gates. Start where you're at. Got $5? Flip it into $25. Sell your old jacket, mow a lawn, hustle something. Got $25, turn it into $250. Learn a skill, trade a stock, move fast. Got $250, make it $2,000, $500. Invest it, scale it, dominate it. That's the war path. I started with peanuts. Fight purses, side gigs, anything to keep the blood pumping. Then I escalated businesses, big bets, moves that scared the lazy stiff. You don't need a fat inheritance or a Wall Street suit. You need hunger. You need action. The lazy wait for a general to lead them. Warriors lead themselves. Fear's the enemy, sniper, picking off the weak. What if I lose? What if it's too hard? What if I look stupid? Who cares? Losing's not defeat. It's intel. I've lost cash, pride, rounds in the ring. And I got back up every time. Not because it was cozy, but because quitting's for cowards, and I'm no coward. Fear keeps you broke because it keeps you frozen. Blow it away, spit in its face. You want to win this war? You've got to charge into the gunfire. Your comfort, your doubts, your excuses. The lazy hide from fear. Warriors hunt it down. Right now, you're in the trenches. Fear shooting one way, millions are the other. Pick your target. The world's a battlefield and it's rigged against you. Deal with it. Jobs are foxholes, keeping you pinned down and broke. Education's a smokescreen, clouding your vision with useless garbage. Media's artillery, bombarding you with ads to keep you poor and distracted. I saw it young, slaving for chump change, watching the system try to bury me. And I fought back. I didn't win by following orders. I won by giving the middle finger to the chain of command. The 9-to-5s, the trench. Crawl out and charge your own hill. You don't need their medals or their scraps. You need your own army, your own war chest, your own glory. Mindset's your war room. The lazy see money as luck, random, unfair, out of reach. Warriors see it as a war, winnable, brutal, yours for the taking. Flip your headspace. Problems aren't losses, they're battles. Cash isn't a gift, it's spoils. Life's not a lottery, it's a fight to the death. Rewire your skull. Stop seeing a paycheck as salvation. Start seeing it as a stepping stone. I used to dread the grind. Now I live for it. Why? Because I stopped praying for peace and started thriving in war. Every lazy thought's a deserter. Court-martial it. Think like a general, act like a soldier, win like a king. My scars are my proof. I went from broke, zero, dust, nothing, to millions. Not because I rolled the dice and got sevens, but because I saw money as a war and fought like a beast. I hustled when others slept. I risked when others ran. I won when others waved the white flag. You can too, but not if you're lounging, moaning, pointing fingers. The world's a combat zone. Money's the prize, and you're either the victor or the vanquished. Pick your side. Problems are your boot camp. Broke, let it train you to fight harder. Debt, let it drill you to outmaneuver it. No skills, let it force you to learn and kill. I've had days with no ammo, hungry, cold, cornered. Did I surrender? No. I turned every hit into a lesson, every wound into a weapon. You've got to do the same. The war for money throws grenades. Catch them and throw them back. Broke's basic training. Graduate or get buried. Time's the ticking bomb in this war. You're not immortal. You're not untouchable. Every second's a fuse burning down. Move now. Warriors don't wait for reinforcements. They attack. While you're wishing for money, someone's winning it. You want millions? Then fight like it. No whining, no stalling. This is your war. One shot, one life. Money isn't luck, it's war. And the secrets are here if you're man enough to hear them. Get up, get in the fight, and take it. The world doesn't hand you victory, so rip it from its hands.